Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi. Just guys talking about sports and stuff. Ray and Rodney or Rodney and Ray, whatever. It's the R&R show.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Get your praise on. Get your praise on because he is worthy. Yes. Welcome to the R&R show. I don't know where Rodney went, but I wish he would come back. Pump your praise, B. I don't know where my partner went to, but hey, I get to go solo for a few minutes. Welcome to the R&R show. I am Ray. Oh, he back. And Rodney is still mute. We cannot hear you. Yes, no, we can't hear you. I am Ray, and that is Rodney. Can't be heard. And this is the R&R show. The Sunday edition. I know we just creeping while you're sleeping. We just popped up on y'all. But, you know, we had to throw a little something out there since we missed it last week. Now, Rodney, we still can't hear you. But as soon as we can hear you, I'll be the first one to let you know. I think I heard something. Oh, there he is. And like I always like to do, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for following us on Twitter, on Facebook, me book, us book, doggone, did I say Twitter, twatter? Pitter patter.
One of them.
On all social media platforms. Y'all know MySpace, Uspace, Our Space, the World Space. Thank y'all for doing that. And if y'all know somebody who ain't doing the same, hold up. Make sure you tell them to tell their mama them, to tell their mama them, and their mama them, and their mama them. And who else?
Tell their dad if he's still around. Tell daddy if he's still around.
Hey, dad, if he's still around. If Rodney got a voice, if your dad's still around, Rodney got a voice. Yeah. This is the R&R show.
This thing keep going.
I mean, you got a voice, you got a voice. I'm just saying. I hear you. I'm just waiting on you to go back out again.
Oh, okay. It's gonna happen in a minute because I don't know what's going on with the camera. It ain't recognizing my camera.
Uh-oh.
I'm using the wrong camera. I'm using my computer camera, not my Logitech, so I don't know what's going on.
Well. Technical
difficulty. Let me get donations for a new camera. Y'all send me some stars so I can get a new camera.
Appreciate them stars, B. Always showing love. What up, Riley? What's going on with you? Who else in here? Make your voice known. Who else in here? All three of y'all. All four of y'all. All four of y'all.
Yeah, there go my camera. We back, baby. Let's go.
But yeah, man, y'all know why we in here. Y'all know why the playoff picture is sizing up. The playoff picture. Yes, it is. Everything coming clear now.
Everything.
The time for who real and who ain't. It ain't looking good for some folks.
It
ain't looking good.
It's gonna have to be some upsets for some stuff to happen. That's not pretty much there.
I know this. Next Sunday is gonna be epic.
It is because outside of number one spot, the fight is for number two. And I thought that was wrapped up. I would have assumed that this week would have ended that, but it ain't.
You
It
would
didn't.
assume, right?
I would have assumed that would have been ended this week.
But all we had to do was pay attention. All we had to do was pay attention what's been going on the last couple of weeks, and it would have told you everything about what was going to happen today.
But it ain't just been the last couple of weeks. In case y'all don't know, we talking about Philadelphia. It ain't just been the last couple of weeks though, bro. It's been pretty much all season long. And
yeah, pretty much. It's been pretty much all season long.
I said, this ain't the same team that went to the Super Bowl. This is not that team. This team is dysfunctional at best. Everybody's like, what you mean they winning? I'm like, yeah, but they winning games they shouldn't even have had to be in at the end. They had like what 3 forms right back to back, and they have been winning by 1 score game. This ain't the Eagles.
But it goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the season. This is the same team that does not have their original offensive coordinator from last year. They don't have their original defensive coordinator from last year. They're hurt on defense.
They're hurt on offense too.
They're hurt to a degree on offense too. So, because I still don't believe Jalen Hurts is 100% healthy.
He hasn't been 100% healthy all year. He ain't, and this is the other thing though. He ain't even emotionally. It don't seem like he emotionally connected in most of these games. If you look at him compared to last year, he does not have that air of confidence like you expect him to have from last year.
What's going on, Trev? Thank you for tuning in. Oh, that's right.
Oh, we gotta get into that too. We gotta hit that a little bit too. Cause, that ain't. I don't like that either. But that game today kind of just opened up a whole lot of stuff for the playoffs to me. They just showed me they're gonna be there by record only, if that's what it's gonna boil down to. Because they did not show me enough to say I think they can win a round in the playoffs.
Have Detroit shown you enough?
Detroit has shown me enough to win first round. Yes.
How about Dallas?
Dallas has shown me enough to win the first round. Yes. Because, I mean, just to be honest, last week when they lost to Miami, everybody was like, ooh, I'm like, nah, with the teams that we saw last week, that was an acceptable loss to me because both of them played, and it came down to the last minute. I can deal with that on top of not shooting yourself in the foot from the beginning of the game.
Well, let me ask you this. Would you still feel the same way if that call had went the other way last night against the Lions and the Lions come out with that win? Would you still feel the same way?
I would have felt a little bit different, a little bit different. But, and I say that because we didn't talk about this last night. I say that because the momentum of the game changed, or it was really affected when Lamb fumbled that ball going to the end zone. If he had scored that touchdown, it would have been a different mode of the game to me. And I wouldn't see them being in that same situation at the end of the game.
But, okay, so would you agree that do you agree that the referees made a mistake last night? Hold up, let me set it up for you. Given that all that they have come out, we see that the lineman went over to the referees and the officials and made himself known that he was an eligible receiver.
That we saw.
And all
that. I'll tell you something too. Go ahead.
And if that play had went the other way, you saying that you would feel different. But this was a mistake on behalf of the referees because they missed that. That was a bad call by them. That was a bad call by them.
And even though
so that ultimately determined the outcome of the game, which takes me back about how you feel now versus how you would feel if they game had went the other way. I feel like that you shouldn't feel any different, whether it is good or bad, simply because that play right there, that call right there by the referees determined the whole game, and we all know that it did.
Yeah, it did, but at the same time, I don't, it's just an emotional thing on that. That's a fanatic side right there. That's something that you just can't help. A win's a win. That's something you just can't help. But at the same time, with that play last night, it was a whole bunch of mistakes made about that exact play. And I don't know if you saw Ryan Clark this morning. And I've been seeing stories on all day. When referees messed up, not only from the fact that that they threw the flag and called a call, but they even announced the wrong dude. They announced the wrong dude.
They really did.
So, they announced the wrong dude, so it was jacked up from the beginning.
And the dude that who was it, number 70? Is that who they announced?
The one that should have
And
been.
he was now look, he was ineligible, but he never even left the line.
Right.
So
it was, and then it was all lined up. It was just boxed up.
That was just horrible about this referee crew all the way around, which we've known for them to mess up in the past.
And that's the other thing. Everybody's saying, well, you know, I'm looking at some of the comments. What's up, Trey? Or Travis? Barry say Dallas needs the refs. The refs need for everybody out there, one off of their crew needs the refs. I hear what you're saying, but everybody that crew game, that game has been called by that crew, they've been screwed over all year by that crew. And it's not just that crew. Officials been banned all year everywhere. Travis, if we look in the AI refs, bro, we wouldn't have no game. We'll be holding every play.
We'll be watching AI players.
Right, we might well watch Madden.
Oh, Tony said Detroit had plenty of other chances. And yes, they did. A lot of people want to go back to when they had a chance to kick the field goal rather than go for the touchdown and whatnot. I found no problem with that. You know, it was a momentum thing. If they had got it, if they had got touchdown, nobody would be saying that they had a problem with the play. Even last night, if they had went for two, you know, people say they should have took the field goal, whatnot. If they had got the 2-point conversion, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. We would call it a ball to play and a guts to play, one of the players of the season. So it's you do, you damn you do, you damn you don't. So I always look at the game played as it is, you know.
Yeah. I just you know, like I said, they caused a lot, and that crew all together, they should have never been put back together anyway. I mean, they made major mistakes on other games in the season that really caused the outcome of the season for a bunch of teams. I mean, not just, you know, they did some Eagles game, they did some Chiefs game.
They did a Chiefs game. What was it? That no call?
Yeah. A couple weeks, not too long ago. 2 weeks ago.
Speaking of the Chiefs, right before we went on live, Scared just dropped the ball that would have gave them really good position, and the Chiefs just booed him out of the stadium.
No, they should have been throwing batteries.
I feel like Kansas City should boo every receiver who drop a pass. I'm talking about give them the Philadelphia love. Hit them with D batteries if they need. Man, these folks can't catch a cold butt naked in polar bear.
I'm at the thing right now. I just want to watch it for the train wreck. I mean, because the quarterback can't do. Mahomes can't do nothing else except for run the ball every time. That's all he can do because he's putting the ball in their hands. It'd be different if he was throwing it where they couldn't reach it, throwing it at their knees.
Yeah, but at the same time, too, now, hold up. I saw Patrick Mahomes throw 2 pick sixes last week.
That
was on him. That was on him.
But let me tell you this too, though. The other part was on defense. Because their quarterback did not complete a pass after the first quarter. And they still lost. Come on, bro. Look.
Lord, I can't escape Taylor Swift, man. It's bad enough she's taking over our TV, man. Can we just not talk about Taylor Swift, man? Oh my gosh. I mean, Taylor, you know what? Taylor Swift is the black cat for the Kansas City Chiefs. They need to tell Kelsey, hey man, look here, you need to tell your girlfriend kick rocks.
Man, I don't even. I don't know. It's something. It's the Swift curse. That's what we're gonna call it. Like the Madden curse, but it's the Swift curse.
It's horrible. San Francisco has wrapped up the #1 seed. Thank you, courtesy of the Dallas Cowboys. Appreciate y'all. Well, actually, appreciate you, refs. Thank you. Jerry Jones' money came in good. That's the answer. Hey, Chanton, going back to your what he said. He said something about the NFL has got to do something about the refs. Yeah, stop Jerry Jones from paying. All right, like I was saying,
and the Eagles and the Chiefs.
yeah,
and whoever playing against the Chiefs.
Jerry Jones, stop Jerry Jones paying.
And the Eagles and the Chiefs.
San Francisco had wrapped up the number one spot courtesy of the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals knocking off the Philadelphia Eagles, which gives San Francisco the number one seed and the free ride at the crib all the way through the playoffs. So, my question to you, and to you guys also, chime in. I would love to know who in the San Francisco Invitational Tournament is capable of knocking off the San Francisco 49ers. Thus far. I know there's some other teams that got to be cleared to get, to punch their ticket next week or whatever, but at thus far, or a team that you're looking to punch their ticket next week, if they're capable of challenging San Francisco for the throne, who do you feel like give them the best chance and the best fight?
I'm gonna be honest. It's a second level. It's San Francisco and then it's everybody else. Everybody's fighting for second right now, and that's just watching football and being a football fan. You cannot sit here in your right mind outside of every given Sunday moment, which we know for those to happen. But a rational decision right now, if I was a betting man, I'm gonna put $1 million on San Francisco to win it all, not just the NFC, to win it all, because right now they the best product on the field on either conference. And everybody sit there and look at me, but you a Cowboys fan. Yeah, I'm an honest Cowboys fan. I know what's going on. San Francisco's on another level. The only thing that's done in their way is themselves. And that's hard to beat. That's hard to beat because they haven't been in their way all year. Even when they went that 3-game slide, that was just weird. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold up, chanting. Hold on, stop. Pump your brakes, chanting. That is not what we're talking about. We're not talking about the Ravens. We're talking about the NFC challenging San Francisco for the NFC.
He was going back to my statement when I said on both sides. So we'll get to that, but Chan, we're gonna get to the other side. But I do see that in the NFC, it's San Francisco than anybody else. He said San Francisco than anybody else, and I do still believe that, though, Chan. I do still believe it. Everybody else, I got a nobody. I even got D4. Hey, Mrs. Ford, I got her.
Hey, Mrs. Ford.
You said the Eagles peaked too early? No, man, the Eagles peaked.
When? Last year? They peaked last year.
Chen, you came in right after we talked about what's going on in Philly. You came in right after we talked about it. So there we go on that side. Now, since we own it,
screenshot that. I need that.
I ain't got no. Let me see if I got a print.
Don't worry about it.
Bang, I got it. So, that's something new. Okay, let's get out of it. Okay, check this out. I hit the button, man. I had some everything on the screen. I ain't used to that. So look, let's go and jump on the other side because this wasn't designed to be a long regular show, but we got a couple things to hit. On the other side, AFC.
The Ravens, that's it.
I see the Ravens, but I ain't saying that they can do it, but they get so lucky and they start coming on strong. The Bills is making a run, but until they win it, they still the Bills. To me, they still the Bills. I don't know what else to say. They stronger than what they were, and they're making a run, and they seem like they got it figured out. So I'm gonna say the Bills can on a good day can give them a run. But to
I got another. I'm gonna go a different direction. I like where you went with that one, but I'm gonna go a different direction. Who I feel that would challenge the Ravens. I feel like the way the Cleveland Browns are playing right now with Joe Flacco and the way the defense is really playing, pretty much locked down on the defensive side of the ball. I really feel like they can give Lamar Jackson some fits. I really feel like those corners can get up in those wide receivers' face and mush them up, knock them off their path a little bit, slow them up a little bit. That's a really aggressive defense. It's the reason why they're one of the top 3 defenses in the NFL. Let alone challenging the Baltimore Ravens for number 1 in the AFC. So I feel like that team right there, and I would, oh my goodness, would love to see them play on a oh my goodness, I would love that. I would love to see that right there. I really feel like that'll be a dandy. I really, really do. Flacco going back to Baltimore. Oh my gosh, man! With that defense he got, he like, look, I know I had a defense when I was with you guys, but check this out. I want to show y'all what I'm working with. Right? Oh my goodness. I would love, man, just think if Chubbs was healthy. Man, it's going to be a good game anyway, but I would love to see them meet. I would love to see that. Love it.
Yes. That would be fun.
Miami is more miss than hit.
Yeah. They
flashy.
Look,
I drive I got a dadgum Lamborghini outside, but for some reason I fit a doggone Dodge Hemi motor. Yeah, Dodge Hemi.
But it drive fast, though.
You know what I'm saying? I look good though.
You drive fast though.
I drive fast, but not fast enough. So they're shiny on the outside. I mean, you put a pretty good defense in front of them, dude. I'm starting to get iffy with those guys, man.
You know what? If it was a straight shot, a straight race,
you right, Jay. Keep it clean though.
You gotta keep it clean, though. They be clean now.
Ball till you fall.
Look, if you want to put it in that analogy, if it's a straight line race, I'm gonna pick the Dolphins every time. But you put them on a track that got some turns and back roads and this and that, they're gonna get caught up and get past.
Yeah.
Because they are made that way. They're not made to run rough and tough in the trenches type football. Every time you watch them, you don't look for that. You look for somebody catching the pass and taking it to the house. Something spectacular of that nature. Even though their defense has been hit, their defense has been really hitting me, but they got all the tools there. Everything look good, and they getting hit with the injury bug. That wouldn't have made too much of a difference. I don't think today, don't Shane, because they not ready for the in the rough, get in it to get it win. They just in there and they make big plays. That's what I
don't think Water would have made that big of a difference.
It wouldn't have made that big of a difference.
I mean, the Baltimore defense is who the Baltimore defense is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you don't come with a pretty much a game plan that spread them out all over the field and be, or shoot, if you're not physical enough, just hit them in the mouth and go straight at them. Your chances are pretty much done.
Now I did. I don't know if you saw it or y'all paying attention when Chubb got hurt on defense.
Who?
Chubb for the Dolphins.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a non-contact play basically. He was running after the dude and stopped, and his knee gave, and they couldn't mute it quick enough. Dude was screaming, and I was half asleep. It woke me up. I was like, "Who's screaming?" And I looked at the TV, man. The dude was laying on the ground screaming and playing. I can't believe y'all don't see that.
I mean, I had that game on mute. I had the San Francisco game on.
Yeah, it was. I hate to see it. And he was screaming. And I'm just like, man, please, like, change, just mute it, just find something else to put it on. But they didn't. I'm like, come on, CBS, do something better than that. But I mean, I hate it for him because he's a figurehead in the defense, and he got hurt, and it ain't gonna help him at all. It ain't gonna not help him at all going toward the season, going toward the playoffs. So, let's hit Russ real quick. Because
Russ already done got hit.
He got hit, but he still getting $40 million, well, $39 million guaranteed next year, regardless of what happened. That was a move where they asked him to do something to basically reconfigure his contract, take a hit, redo some stuff and guarantees and all that. and they told him, you can do this and play, or if you don't, we're gonna bench you. And Russ stood on his contract and said, "Y'all gave me the contract, I signed. I'm staying right here." And they benched him the last 2 games, and basically he's not gonna lose no money from this year and next year, but basically just makes it to where it's an exit strategy. And he's gonna go and get him out of there. So I don't really think it's too much Sean. Sean, he said Sean Payton doing it wrong. I don't really think it's too much Sean doing it wrong. I just think Sean Payton don't want him in that system. He wants somebody else, and so in order to get what he wants, he's gonna make it hard on him to get him out of there.
So that goes back to Sean.
Well, I mean,
go back to Sean.
But he didn't come in on the Sean's regime. He came in with something else, and Sean came there with a plan that, hey, he got another thing to play in mind. I don't think he just don't like.
It goes back to Sean, regardless. If Sean wanted him there, if Sean wanted him there, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I just think it's not a good marriage. When that coach went out, when they went out, and it all started last year when they thought they had to sign a big quarterback, and that's who they got. It was never going to be good, even though this dude is the top 10 quarterback this year.
Do you feel like Sean Payton would have done this to a let me think of somebody, Joe Flacco? You think he would have done this to a Joe Flacco? Do you think Sean Payton would have done this to a?
No.
Do you think he would have? Do you think he would have done this to a Jimmy Garoppolo?
But see, this is the thing, though. This is the thing.
Do you think Sean Payton would have done this to a Drew Brees? No. The way he treated Russell Wilson. And you know what? Who am I to say whether it was warranted or not? Because Russell Wilson, being the standoffish guy that he is, probably rubbed him the wrong way. Don't care. But the way he addressed his quarterback and captain and leader of that team was really unlike that. That was head coach. Like, you don't do what he did. And I'm like Bart Scott. He got the right one. He did. He had the right quarterback, because somebody else, it wouldn't have went over just like it would have. Russell Wilson just stood there and took what he took on sideline. You don't do that. He undressed that guy. Russell Wilson, one of the used to be premier quarterbacks of the league. He come in and showed no respect for the guy. Come on, you don't do that. You don't do that. And then what he was undressing him about, allegedly, it wasn't even his fault. So, hey, that's not, like you said, that's not who Sean Payton want. If Sean Payton wanted him, this wouldn't have went down the way when they wouldn't be talking on the contract negotiating talks.
No, it wouldn't be.
He wouldn't be benched and all this kind of stuff. No, Sean Payton do not want him. Sean Payton do not like him, and therefore he's gonna be gone next season.
Oh, he'll be gone next season. I'm just really wanting to see where he's gonna end up, because I still think he got enough to make. Now I ain't saying Super Bowl run right now, but he got enough to make some teams that really need just a quarterback to make him a playoff contender, and that's just the truth. I mean, he can go to Atlanta today, and they can win that division.
I think Russ is a backup quarterback at best right now.
I wouldn't give him that bad.
I mean, yes, he can go somewhere else and start, or maybe shoot. For the Colts. He can start for. No, but the Colts got that guy. Anybody can go to Atlanta and start.
That's what I'm saying. He can go to Atlanta and be in the playoffs. Come on, I mean, they're serious. That's a bad move. I mean, it's a placeholder until you get where you want. Atlanta don't like to rebuild no way.
Yeah, I like that. Minnesota. Minnesota. Yeah, I like that. That'll be a perfect. Yes. Now that offense mimic what he used to have back in the Legion of Boom days, minus the Marshawn Lynch. But as far as the go-getters at the wide-out positions, oh man, yes, I can see that.
Yeah. So, but see, this is the question: who else going to want him after this? It's some people that are wrong just because he can do what we just said, just to get you to the next phase. He ain't got a whole bunch of years left, 2, 3 at the most. But at the same time, with some of these teams, come on.
And at same time, Ronnie, everybody's not blind. They see what's going on.
Yeah.
They see how Sean Payton came in as a bully and the way he handled this situation.
And you know what though? This is bad. On to what I'm looking at. This can open up my eyes on Sean Payton just to really bad. Because you know when Sean Payton came in the preseason, he was talking bad about Nathaniel Hackett. And it was not like a, just a joke. Like he just undressed him. He did that man bad.
Right. And like I said, that he's doing some head coaching like
right
antics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
He lost me as a fan real fast, man. When he came in the way he did at the beginning of the season.
I lost a lot of respect for him too.
I lost a lot of respect for him.
Check this out. You know what tomorrow is, right?
Yeah, I do. Another day off from work.
First of the year. What happened on the first of the year? College football playoff style.
Yeah.
All I need is we're gonna run a quick pick'em and hit them real quick. That's all I'm saying. Let me go and get you right. Hold on, let me get you right. No.
Making me wait like this. You better be right. You better come right.
I can't find it. I can't find it. But anyway, we're gonna pick this one right here then.
In the word of Deion Sanders, play me my theme music.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
You can always go to Old Faithful.
That's what I want.
Praise Pickle, we got the doggone wait for your YouTube and Apple Music, man. You crazy, really. So we in the playoffs. We got tomorrow. We got the Alabama Crimson Tide going up against the Michigan Wolverines, and we also got the Washington Huskies going up against the Texas Longhorns. Hey, I don't care who Bama playing right now. Bama in a blowout. Michigan gonna do what Michigan does. Michigan always have a good season, look good. They beat Ohio State and come in looking all shiny and pretty, and then get skull drugged by the SEC. Guess what? Tomorrow will be no different. Look. Michigan by 3. By 3 what?
I know, sir. 3 Buffaloes out there stadium. Check this out.
Dog. You can get on in the garbage can with that one.
Let me
Alabama in a blowout.
Let me tell you why. Part of the reason why is Alabama is on a whole nother level, boy. They is focused. They is not the same team from the beginning of the season when they lost. All right? Second, Jim Harbaugh hired an agent so he can get up out of there after this game. Jim Harbaugh is done in Michigan. Win or lose, he out. And if he didn't hire an agent, his mind ain't on this freaking game.
You know what? Screw all that. You're making this thing more complex than it's supposed to be. It's Alabama. It's Nick Saban. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do with no scandal. You know what? Michigan can sit in Alabama practice the day before and record all their plays, and it ain't gonna help nothing because they ain't got Nick Saban on their sideline. Alabama, and they will leave, no doubt. Move right along.
I don't have no problem with it. I have no problem with it. I'm picking Alabama too.
I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real, dog. It's just, why bet against Bama at this point? You don't. Not at this point. You do not bet against Bama at this point in the season. Not when they're here. Nah, Bama. And if you're paying attention, you know who my pick is for the championship. Wink, wink.
Hold on, we got next week.
Washington and Texas. Washington, Texas. Oh, B, your dad. Hey, B, call your dad and tell him I'm on live right now. I'll call back when I'm done. Washington and Texas. We saw, man, Washington have a phenomenal quarterback. Hey, if it went for old Buddy down in Louisiana, I feel like old Buddy would have won the Heisman. He got his initial primary receiver back, and he's healthy at 100%. To go with, excuse me, I can't call names right now, but if you watch Washington, you know who I'm talking about. But then you got Texas. Texas got a good win on their resume up against Alabama. At this point, to me personally, don't mean a dang thing, man. Because they run across Alabama again, guess what gonna happen? They gonna get spanked. They gonna get spanked.
Look at this dude, man.
Okay, Will said Texas by 21. If he takes Texas by 21, give me Washington by 3. I think Washington will squeeze this one out and win by the last second. Give me Washington. There you have it. Washington, and give me Alabama in a no doubt.
Oh my God, that's too funny, man.
What up, Boone?
I'm with you on that, man. I don't see Washington losing, and I see Alabama Washington final, and we're gonna hold y'all in suspense on that pick. Yo, hey, what's good, bro? Look, we just really want to hop on here, man. Get at y'all good peoples, and get our picks in. Just talk about a little bit of football. We're gonna converge again next week and get y'all a final show, and we're gonna hit these get ready to hit these playoff scenarios after Sunday. So, hey man, look, it's been a good year. It's been a great year. I appreciate all y'all for watching and sharing and doing the Twitter and the Twilight Race show. And I thank you. Y'all look for some bigger things. What's going on in that game, Ray? 13, 17.
A wide receiver from Kansas City actually caught a pass.
He was interfering. He come back.
He actually caught a pass. Oh my God, they called it back flag of play.
Look. I told you it was coming back.
Oh, it's on defense. Hold on,
Okay.
Hold on, defense.
Hey. And say it Bama versus Texas.
That's right. Bama versus Texas. You're right. Bama versus Texas. Exactly.
I thought it was
Oh, no,
Bama.
Texas. No, Washington. Washington. No. Washington. Washington. But hey, look at him. Hey, God has truly been good to us all this year. Like Rodney said, expect bigger and better things. Happy New Year. Love you guys. To infinity and back. And thing you can do about it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Why we can get it. Let's get some who?
Paul Revere.
Hey, we're gonna find something for you, just for you. We're gonna do that. But for real, we're gonna get back with y'all midweek next week, and we're gonna see what's going on. Happy New Year, and this year, save that money, yo.
Ooh.
Save that money. You know what I'm saying?
Money goes away.
We appreciate everybody who stopped by to listen today. Join us again next week, right here on the R&R Show.
Till next time, pimpin'. Y'all hold it down. Love y'all. Peace.